Hey, how you been doing? I hope it's been good, of course. But it's been a while. This is gonna be another one of my rambling videos where I just talk about whatever's on my mind. But I don't know. I make these videos more for myself. But I feel like whenever I talk about what I'm thinking, it just makes things better, so yeah. But like I always say, these types of videos is just when I sit down and I open up Audacity and I decide to record. I know generally what I'm going to talk about, but I never know for sure. I don't write a script or anything, so there might be a lot of pauses. There might be me tripping up over words and stuff. So yeah, if you want to stick around and just listen, that's cool. Another thing, when I made this before about me just speaking my mind, a lot of the people in the comments expressed how sometimes they feel the same thing. And I guess it's nice. It's nice to know that. Not that other people are feeling bad in the sense that I was, but it's nice to know that, I don't know, there's a feeling like you're not alone in things, like there's a sense of community. When you know that other people are thinking the same things. And my voice is really scraunchy right now. I don't know why. But anyways. Well, where do I want to start this? Oh. This past month, I've been taking a lot of time to just sit and do nothing and just think about things. Without my phone, without doing work, without, texting somebody, without watching a YouTube video. And I've been just taking time to just process my thoughts, I guess. A lot of things, because I don't know, stuff has been going on. And before this past 3 months actually, I never really got it when people talked about meditation kind of, or being mindful of what you're thinking and what you're feeling. Because, I always thought, shit, if you're feeling something, well, that's just how it is, and you can always just work through it. But no. Yeah, I would always just be constantly doing something, always reaching for the phone, reaching for my work, reaching for stuff I had to do, talking to people, trying to sleep. But I find myself more and more, especially the past month, I've been just, playing my favorite album, playing my favorite songs, and just sitting on the chair and just taking a moment to decompress, and feel what you're thinking, feel what you're feeling, whether that be happy, sad, motivated. And each time it's a little bit different. It's really weird. It's really weird. Like there was one time I went to the gym, and then so I'm on a college campus, right? So I went to the gym, and then across the street there's a dining hall. So I finished my workout. I went to the dining hall, and I got myself this like plate of chicken and broccoli, and I think it was a meatloaf and gravy. I don't know. But anyways, no, it was beef. And I was just eating alone because it was in the morning. And I was watching YouTube shorts. Yeah, YouTube shorts. I do watch that while I was eating my broccoli. And there were like motivational shorts. Because I don't know, recently I've been getting a lot of motivational shit on my feed. And it's been pretty good. I mean, people say it's a waste of time to watch those, but I think it's not if you actually put it into practice. But I was watching them for 30 minutes or so. Not just motivational shorts, obviously, like there are other shorts mixed in there, but and I was just thinking to myself, like, damn, you know, this is like the perfect time for me to be strong and like not fix my life, but make my life great, you know, fucking make myself look good, make myself smart, make myself, you know, in position where like in the future I'll be fucking on top of it, you know, top of it, top of the world. That's what I was feeling. And that high of just, I put down my phone and just thinking to myself, you know, damn, I could really do this. I could really be that person that I wanted myself to be, that you always like consider like shit, your full potential, right? And obviously I just like worked out. I was watching all these videos. I was watching all that stuff. I was feeling good. Then all of a sudden, it's just like a wave of, I don't know, sadness, kind of. It's not really sadness. It is sadness and like nostalgia for some certain things in the past. And I had to just sit there and just think it through. Cause like 2 seconds ago I was really fucking happy. I was really just up for it. I was up for things, and then the next second it's like, damn, where did all this come from, you know? And I think it's cause, again, I'm not saying I have a hard life, like I have a really good life. But I think it's cause sometimes in the past I'd just be suppressing shit. And it's not even like you're suppressing deep shit. It's like you're just suppressing some stuff and, you know, thug it out, as they say, right? But that just, sometimes it just creeps up on you, and when you're least fucking expect it, it just hits you like a wave. Like, yeah, it just comes in waves and just Just makes you question things. Question yourself and what you can do. And it's totally wrong. No, it's not wrong. It's a valid feeling. But that's what I mean by like really taking the time to just feel yourself. Not feel yourself, but feel your mind. And feel what you're thinking about. Feel how you feel. And I really think that's a quicker way to get over things rather than suppressing it. I really feel it's helpful. Yeah. Emotionally helpful. It's not even like I've been through trauma, so I'm not like an expert on shit. But I'm just saying, for me, taking that time to just think about why you're feeling a certain way, or whatever you're feeling. It's just nice. And one thing I do have to say is that one thing I was thinking about a lot, that I want to share was like really what I wanted out of life, right? And this is like a cheesy question that people always ask you, like, what do you want to do when you grow up? What do you want to be? What do you want to do? What makes you happy? But I think like exploring it deeper and actually taking the time to think about it is really valid. And I still don't know what I came to the conclusion to. Or I still don't have a conclusion, but I don't know. When I was young, let's say like 8 to 14 to 16, I always thought that, if I have all this money, I'll be good. Everything else will be fixed from there. And I do agree. That's something I still want. Like, that's something I still want to do. I still want to graduate and get a good job and shit. But I've been thinking, like, what really makes me... Why do I want to do that? Other than just living. And while I still don't know what that is, I know like top 5s, like taking care of family. It's obviously one. Whether that be parents, aunts, uncles, spouse in the future, wife in the future, kids, whatever. I want to be like, at least the bare minimum is I have to take care of them, right? And that's something I want to do to be happy. To the point where like my wife can work, but she's not, like, I'm comfortable enough to where I can like support all of it. That's like priority number 1, I think. Family, parents, I can take care of my parents obviously when they grow old. And then other than that, right, that's where I've been really questioning things, because it's like, other than that, what really makes me happy? Like, sure, playing games will make me feel happy. Talking to friends will make me feel happy. But what more than that? And maybe there isn't something more than that. I don't know. I really don't know yet. Maybe, like, I won't have time to worry about that in the future if I'm working so much, but I feel like there should be. And if you're older and you have like a glimpse of what that is, feel free to tell me about it. Yeah, that's one thing I've been really wondering about, like what really makes a life a life? Because all those shorts and shit, all those motivational content, a lot of them is just about, like, of course, getting a good body, getting your money up, right? And those are things where I want to do. But what else? What else is there? God damn. Someone is banging on the walls in the room next to me. And yeah, I don't know where else gone other than that. And I was talking to my friend about this, and I think one thing could be like a hobby. And I talked about this in my other video too. But one of my teachers from a few years ago, he was really into woodworking. And he would like make woodworkings and sell them to people as a hobby. And he got cash off of that, right? And I'm like, wow, that's neat, you know? It's not something I'm really into. But that was something he found a lot of joy in. And while that may not be for me, maybe that's something that makes a life, you know? Having that thing where you can just dedicate yourself to. That's really cool. It really is cool. And I don't know. Just been a lot of other things that I've been trying to work through and think about. Because I never realized this, but I used to think that I was like that super kind of a lone person, right? And it's not like I was alone all the time. I had friends that I could see and talk to. But I used to think, like, even if I didn't have friends, even if I didn't have people I could just, you know, talk to like that, I'd be fine. I'll be fine. And things would be, hey, okay, I can just play a bunch of games. Like, I don't know. It's really immature now that I think about it, but recently I've been feeling like it'd be in bursts, but I just feel really lonely and shit. And it's not even lonely in the sense that I can just talk to friends and just hang out. It's like lonely that it feels alone in your mind when you think about things. Even when you're with or around other people. And I don't know why I haven't felt it before. But it recently started happening. That's why I been distracting myself with things like other things. But what I was talking about, like taking the time to think about what you're feeling, it really kind of helped with that. And sometimes I still feel it. I very much do. But things will come and go. Things will definitely come and go. And I sometimes I was looking at myself, and in the past I'd be like, oh, no matter what happens, I'm like a super cool-headed person. I'm a super kind-hearted person. I'm a super, chilled out dude. And I used to think of myself like that. But, and to a sense, I still try to be. But like a few days ago, my bad. I woke up really, really just mad at things. I know. Yeah. And I felt like I looked at myself in the mirror and it's like, I don't know why I was feeling that. It didn't feel like myself. It didn't feel like me, It's like when you feel those things, like, that are so out of the ordinary that you just feel like, wait, step a minute, what the fuck is happening, And I remember that day because I had to go to class. And I was walking with my roommate to class, and I was just like, he's chill. But we didn't talk like the walk. It was like 15, 20 minutes. And like I was feeling really hateful for some reason. And I don't know what. It was just a bunch of different things. But I woke up really, really disgusted that day. That's the word for it. Really disgusted. And I was thinking to myself, like, what the fuck? I have genuinely never felt that disgusted over something before. And I was questioning, like, who I really was. Like, are you really that chilled out person? And that's something I was talking about again. Like, just taking the time to feel your thoughts helped out with. Sorry if you hear background noises. People are outside talking. Yeah. Then again, so what I've been telling myself is just, things are good for me, you know? And a lot of the times I get fixated on things. Like I was telling you guys before, when I shop for something simple on Amazon, I really shop for it, you know? Like I go through the Amazon pages, I look, like I'm buying this pop filter, cause my current one broke, so I'm holding this pop filter in front of my mic this whole time I'm talking, and it's very annoying. So I'm trying to buy a pop filter that just sticks to the mic. And I look at one and I look at the reviews, and it's like $10, bro. Like, they're all the same. They're all made from some bumfuck place in China. Okay. And it's just like, bro, they're all the same. Just pick one. But no, I have to look at this one. Oh, the pictures look a little bit different. Shit. So I get really stuck on things. Like, I get really fixated on things. And sometimes that transfers over to what I be thinking. And I realize this, like, I always think of the worst case scenario for some reason. It's not even the worst case scenario. It's just sometimes I'm an anxious ass person, and it doesn't actually show till I'm like close, like really close with you. And trying to get over that. Trying. But, like I said, really anxious, right? So, sometimes I just be sitting there with my friends, like we were going out to eat, and I just zone out. Like I'm not even paying attention to them because my mind is it's somewhere else. It's thinking about something else. And then like I don't know, I started to get insecure about some things. It's like I look at myself and sometimes I also feel disgusted, not only about what other people have done, just like look at myself and it's like, what the fuck? And it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. But it's there. And I actually think a little bit it's a good thing because it motivates you to work harder, to do shit better, to be that next level thing. But man, does it like really hurt in the moment when you're like doing that shit, right? When you're making the steps to become better at life in general, but you see no progress. Because the thing about like games and shit, it's like you can see it happen, you can see it happen and you know exactly where your progress is. But I just don't know. It does weigh you down when you know what you're doing is right, when you know you're taking the right steps, but in your mind it's like you don't see any progress. You don't know if what you're doing is right, and that's a really scary thing because you don't know what the future holds, right? I don't know, but I think that I'm doing things the right way. I think I am. I really do. I really do think I do the right things. Or I'm trying to. At least that's myself telling myself that so that I don't second guess myself. Yeah. And I don't know. If you know me and you actually watch this far, don't take this the wrong way. Like, this is not talking about you. But a lot of the times when I'm out hanging around with people, I feel like I am not wasted, or I'm just not. I feel like I'm faking it, you know? I feel feel like I'm faking having fun. And this only applies to some people. Like, majority of my friends and like close friends, it's like, no, I'm actually having fun and shit. I don't fake it. But sometimes when you're just around a certain crowd, it's like you have to fake it. Fake being having fun. Fake like shit's good. When really it's just exhausting as fuck to be there. Yeah. And damn, that sounds really fucking depressing. That sounds really bad of me to say, but it's really what I'm thinking sometimes. Yeah. I don't know. It's just a lot of shit. A lot of shit been going on. Like in my mind. And I know that applies to everyone. But everyone feels like it's always their mind. Like, because for everyone, what am I talking about? Yeah, I know it's the same for everyone. But for you, it feels real, right? For you, it feels like the biggest thing in the world because for you, it is the biggest thing in the world. It's the thing that matters the most. I think I rambled enough for today. And I'm definitely like forgetting shit that I wanted to talk about, but hey, can always make more videos. Anyways, if you got here, I don't know why, because I've literally just been fucking yapping out of my mind. But I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I do. I do. So, I hope you have the best. To everyone, I hope you have the best there is for the world to offer. Good night, y'all. Peace out.